Okay, guys, I don't know if it's the best thing, but I'm cleaning this thing off with Kleenexes right there. I don't know if that's what you're actually supposed to clean it with, but that's what I'm going to do because that's what I have. Then the battery's charging right here. The battery with this, it'll probably charge in maybe about hour, 30 minutes or so. It'll be finished charging. I don't know. I'm not, well, I just go do something else and wait for it. So I'm going to do a montage of this cleaning. Honestly, I probably should invest like one of those blower to, I don't know, something. Get this done faster because this is kind of time consuming. But I'm almost done. And the battery was dirty. So yeah. Honestly, I think I should, let's go again, get something so I can stick it inside these gears and stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's meant to get dusty, right? Let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah. It's clean now. Before and after, it's definitely cleaner. The whole thing right there. The chassis was messed up. was dirty. Front and the back. The wheels were dusty. The top was dusty. Got most of that cleaned out. So let me talk about some things that happened today. When I was driving it, I drove it into a wall on accident because like it's really fast and you can change the speed up here. It's really fast. Drove into a wall. I hit the wall and like crashed like that. And then for some reason, I would pull the trigger. I'll pull it, and it would start going backwards. And I was so confused. So then I unplugged the motor. I think this is the motor. Yes, the motor. I unplugged the motor right there. Unplugged it because that's probably was going because the servo up here was not broken. It wasn't the servo right there. It was the motor. And so I was confused. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, unplugged the battery, plugged that back in. The battery's not in there, but at the time the battery was in there. Checked all around. There was a little dirt hair. There's hair in there, but I got most of it out. All the stuff over here. So I got all that cleaned up. And it was the problem with the controller. I turned the controller on. It was on, and then I turned it off and back on. And did it, and it all worked. It was just because of the controller. Like, everything on this was working properly. That wasn't working properly. And so, yeah. But one thing is, like, if you get this car, the light, the headlights, and the tail lights on here, and the roof lights, they do drain the battery. So, on this 7 dusty. The 7.4 volt 7.1 light battery, it couldn't handle it. So then the car overheated too, because I had the lights plugged in. I was going full speed, crashing everything, and it like shut off instantly. And then I was like, what was going on? Then the motor was really hot. The motor was heating up the rest of the chassis down here. And so I fixed it. I let it cool off. I got a fan that we have in the garage and cooled it off with it, and then plugged the battery up. Unplugged the battery and plugged the battery up. And then came back and it was fixed. So this car is definitely trial and error. Where you can better, if it messes up, you can fix it. It's that kind of car. So yeah. One thing that I really thought was kind of annoying is that, well, yeah, right here. When I bought the thing off of eBay, right there, it was fine. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. uneven from outside. So when I was driving, I crashed. It's like I'm not that good at driving this one because it's really fast. Crashed, and this thing popped out. So the wheel out of the little bracket thingy right there popped out. So when I pushed it back on, problem solved. But at first I was like, why isn't that working? And then I realized it's because the thing popped out. It was on its back. So I pushed that thing back into place and it was finished. So I think the battery's charged up. Oh, I actually edit this out. So it's been a very long time since I plugged that thing up. So now we're gonna unplug it and we're gonna show you how it works. So let's jump into it. Okay, so now unplug the battery. Now we're gonna put the battery in. So the battery goes in right here. Wait, what happened to all the pins? Uh-oh. All the pins are scattered everywhere, those pin thingies. Oh, never mind, they're all in here. Yeah, okay. So the battery goes in right here. You unclip it from this clip right here. There's a clip right there that goes into there. So you gotta take that out. You don't have to take the other one out. There's another clip right there. You don't have to take that one out if you don't want to. But I don't, because this takes too long. Untake that. Then what I do is, if I don't feel like it, I usually just keep the battery inside the car and plug it up. But today right now I feel like I could take it out. So then what you gotta do is you gotta stick this red thing right here. Stick that under here. Oh, yeah, you gotta stick that under here. You gotta feed it through here. Stick it right there and pull it through. So it's kind of hard. You do that, and I just leave the battery port out because it's not really doing anything for me. So pull this out. If I can get it in there, it is not going. Oh, I usually use two hands, but I'm recording, so I can't. So there we go. Battery fits. So yeah. So hold up, it's not in there fully, not yet. Push. There we go. It's in there. Got the battery in there. Okay, so then what I do next, push that. There's like a weird little thing right here. See it? Right there, that little clear thing. Right now it's all jumble bumble, whatever. Then, like that thing, I use that. I push the thing right there and curl it over. It's kind of like a wire. I don't know what that's for, but that's what I use it for. So in the chat, just let me know if you had this car before and if you know what it does. Just kind of wrap that around so it'll stay. There we go. So then, what I do next is I clip that thing back on there. There. Push that thing back on. Get the clip. Oh, dropped it. Get the clip and push it back on. There you go. Now it's locked. Now the battery won't flop around. So then, before I close up the car, I get these two, stick them into each other, that, then turn on the car. Then the car starts flashing. Then put all the wheels on. Now, right now, just so you can see it, I'm keeping the lights on, but usually I turn them off, especially during the daytime, if it's because I don't want it to run out of juice. Because the battery is only 7.4 volts. It's not a lot. So, yeah, put that thing on there. There we go. Okay. So then, got the controller. So now this thing is about to shoot off. So if we can get that. Okay. So now we're gonna move all this stuff out of the way. So yeah. So now we just turn it way down so it doesn't fly off the counter. And it's really fast. Well, I didn't even turn the controller on. The controller's on. Thing is set. Turn up just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. See, it's really fast. I don't want it to. Oh, the trim's messed up. There we go. So now. Okay, so now let's just show the steering. Got a lot of steering on there. Proportional steering. Wait, the trim's still not set properly. Wait. We gotta make sure the wheels are straight. Oh, and also the chassis also got kind of scratched up, as you can see. Scratched up from me driving it earlier. Let's see if we can get the trim set. And right there we go. So now the car is set. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little. The turning is awesome, especially when I'm trying to drift, because I could drift in my garage where it's slick. See? It's really nice. Nice steer and everything. Now, I've also built a ramp in my garage, thinking I was recording, so I built a ramp. And it's four-wheel drive, so that's awesome. Wait, what's going on there? What? Oh. A little uneven over there. Anywho, so you just shot off. It says on the box. Says on the box 30 plus kilometers per hour. So I'm gonna transfer that into. Hold up. Let's search that up because I don't know. We're going to search it up on here. Sorry. You can just admire the car for now. Can y'all see that? Looks okay. Never mind. Cause it's giving me a headache from looking at how many km, how many km. Like 30 km. Okay, so it's about 18 miles per hour. So in theory, it should go about 18 miles per hour, but I'm gonna buy a GPS or I don't know, download an app on my phone to see how fast this thing goes. Cause I honestly think it could go that fast, but like it probably could, especially if I put on full speed. Cause I was out there, put on full speed and driving it, and it was zooming. See these gears? Oh, let's take off the shell and look at the gear. See, tell me in the comments, but isn't the biggest gear the fastest setting? I mean, the fastest speed. in a different video will be, I'll put in the effort to put in a bigger gear or whatever. I don't know. However you do it to make it go faster. To definitely reach that speed. But see, I have the gas looks really big. Probably bigger than the one that's already in there. Got that right there. So I'll probably just, yeah, put that one in there. I don't know. We'll see. In a different video, we'll take the thing apart to put in a different gear, and then we'll do it. So, see you next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.